Terry. Left hand up, everyone. What is going on, everybody? Triple Abdul here, coming at you with a post-game reaction to the now 12 and 5. I'll say it one more time. 12 and 5. Washington Commanders beating the Dallas Cowboys 23 to 19. Terry McLaurin, a touchdown at the buzzer. What a freaking crazy game, and we're here to break it down. Before I get into this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and let's get straight to the video. Oh my goodness, guys. What a crazy finish. That's been the whole theme of this whole season, bro. Like, the Commanders, when they're out, they're not really out of it. And a game where, obviously, like, in order for them to get that 6 seed, they needed to win it, but they also needed the Packers to lose. Packers did lose today. Shout out to Caleb Williams. I was watching that game both times, the Redskins Commanders game and the Bears Packers game. When DJ Moore fumbled, I'm like, that's it. But then somehow, some way, shout out to Caleb Williams leading the team down the field and hitting the game-winning field goal. So it didn't really matter if the Commanders lost this game, but obviously for pride, ending the season on a 5-game winning streak going into the playoffs, that's huge. What a freaking game, guys. Terry McLaurin, 13 receiving touchdowns on the year. It's a record, making a record at the buzzer for the win. A game where in the first half was probably the worst half of offensive football I've ever seen this team play this season, or this season at least. There's definitely worst I've seen in my lifetime, but oh my goodness. Marcus Mariota turning back the clock. 5 of 18, 161 yards, 2 touchdowns. First touchdown was a nice touchdown to Zach Ertz. And his legs, bro, that 33-yard scamper on a read option on 4th and 1 was huge. Probably Marcus Mariota definitely would have taken it to the crib, my bad. I can't even speak right now because I'm so excited. The Commanders 12 and 5. Again, 1991. Terry, Jaden, wide receiver, QB, duo, Pro Bowl. Like this, we're just breaking records, man. It just it's so surreal. The Commanders have the same record as the Baltimore Ravens if they're heading to the playoffs with them. The Commanders lock up the sixth seed. Sixth seed, bro. And last year they were 4 and 13. And now 12 and 5. Shout out to Dan Quinn, Adam Peters, Cliff Kingsbury. Cliff Kingsbury was so hyped. He was so hyped when Terry had that game winning touchdown. I knew it was going to go to freaking Terry with 6 seconds left. Slant to a fade. No one can guard that dude, bro. He's a top 5, top 10 receiver in this league. So many people call this dude washed. And I was there defending him, saying that he doesn't have a quarterback. How is he going to excel? And now when he finally has a quarterback, he balls out there, breaking records. You freaking love to see it, bro. Dan Quinn, Coach of the Year. I know Kevin O'Connell's going to win it, but Dan Quinn should definitely be a close second because taking this team from where they were last year to now, especially the fact that they're going to be better this offseason too with the cap space that we have and the draft picks. What a time to be alive as a Washington Mariners fan. Year one of a rebuild. Like, oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. The Cowboys, I mean, again, they were winning for a majority of this, not a majority of this, but it just felt like they were running down the clock with us on offense. They just kept running down the ball or throws. Trey Lance, 20 to 34, 244 yards. No touchdowns. Rico Dowdle had 22 carries for 72 yards, had a touchdown. Jalen Tolbert, 4 receptions, 98 yards. So they just really weren't like doing anything crazy. They just kept shooting themselves in the foot penalty wise. And again, we had miscues in that first half. That's why we're offensively so slow. Luke McCaffrey running a Jamison Crowder on a muff punt, causing a muff punt. What the heck was that, bro? Like, we gotta do better. If we play like this next week, whether it's against the Bucks and we play the Bucks if the Rams lose, and we play the Rams if the Rams win. But if we play any other playoff team like this, we're gonna get blown out. We were lucky to not be down 21-0 in the first half because we just couldn't move the ball offensively. Defensively, the ball they were running down the ball down our throats. Couldn't get any pressure on Trey Lance, and eventually Trey Lance got in his own way. But dude, and we needed this win. I know, like again, like the Bears won, so it didn't really matter. But you need this win. You don't want to get swept by Dallas, bro. Like getting swept by Dallas is one of the worst feelings in the world, especially when you're have 10 plus wins like that. One of those wins better be against Dallas. And shout out to the freaking Commanders. Jaden Daniels went out in the second half. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the biggest fan of it because we needed to win this game. But down the line, Marcus Mariota coming in, the rushing touchdown that he had within like 8 yards, breaking the tackle from the edge rusher from Dallas was just immaculate, bro. Marcus Mariota turning back the clock. Some of the throws he had, him and Alameda Zaccheaus, they had that connection. They went back to Philly, they back to Philly, and even more back to Atlanta, or one way or the other. They have that connection playing with multiple different teams together. Alameda Zaccheaus had some Terry in the first half. A lot of guys were dropping the. I mean, a nice trick play call by Cliff Kingsbury. De'Ami Brown throws it to Alameda Zaccheaus and he drops it. And I was like, bro, like this dude was balling out these past 2 games. Now he has Butterfingers. Like, what's going on out there? But Him and Terry figured out in the second half. It was just a very sloppy first half of performance. Receiving wise, Terry, 8 receptions, 62 yards, a touchdown. Alama Zacchaeus, 2 receptions, 51 yards. Zach Ertz, 5 receptions, 44. Another touchdown by Zach Ertz, man. Shout out to him, bro. Him also turning back the clock. Austin Eckler came back from injury, did some stuff on the ground. Jeremy Chin had a sack. Shout out to him. Led the team in tackle. Mikey Sanchez was out there flying. Frankie Louva was out there. Did get hurt. Came back into the game. So we're definitely going to need him. But yeah, man. Marcus Mariota turning back the clock. It was something to see for sure. Cliff Kingsbury, for the people that think this dude's gonna leave, like he was fired up, bro. Why the heck would he leave when you have a number one, a top five offense with a young QB with only gonna get better with the more receivers and weapons you put around him and a better offensive line? Why would you go to maybe Caleb Williams because you have the familiarity, but why would you leave? You look so happy here, man. Shout out to Cliff Kingsbury. I owe him an apology. A couple like last month, I made a video saying that he's a fraud because that 3 game losing streak. I'm not gonna lie, I was doubtful. I thought we were gonna go on a 3 game or like a mid-season collapse and lose every single game. But somehow, some way, as Dan Quinn says, they found a way to win every game and end the season off with a 5 game winning streak. That's winning football right there. That's what Redskins football team, Washington football team, Commanders, everything. That's what it's all equals to. Terry McLaurin breaking the record on a buzzer beater touchdown. That's what we deserve as Commanders fans, bro. 1991, 1990 freaking one, bro. It's been a while. As a wise man used to say, I used to pray for times like this, man. What a time to be alive as a Commanders fan. 12 and freaking 5. Jaden Daniels, although he didn't look that great in that first half, I mean, it's good that he came out healthy, was still slinging it. Again, Terry Alameda had some nice catches in the second half. Shout out to Zach Ertz. Benjamin Sanders, I still can't stand him. We need Marshawn Lattimore back so badly, guys. Like, especially, and again, talking about the playoff matchup. Maybe now that after making that video, what does make sense to play the Bucks because the Bucks were really close in this game today against the Saints. But again, the Rams, it's two different things. The Rams have two powerhouse receivers in Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua, and the Bucks only have one with Mike Evans, who tied Jerry Rice's record today for consecutive 1,000 yard receiving yards in a season. So yeah, man, we need Marshawn back. Him and Mike Evans would be those guys are just they can never leave each other, bro. It's gonna be an interesting matchup come wild card round. If we win a wild card game, bro, oh my freaking goodness. I might do something crazy, bro. Man. Last time we won a playoff game 2005, guys. 2005. And it'll be history. Again, the last time they won a playoff game was against the Bucks in '05, and they lost to the Bucks in week 1, Jalen Daniels' first game. So there's a lot of headlines going into the wild card round, whether if it's the Rams or Bucks. But all I know is we don't play Philadelphia, and that's thank God. I was scared that we are gonna play Philadelphia in the first one because I just didn't want that to happen. I want to see Green Bay go in there. Now Green Bay has to go play Philly, and I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. What a time to be alive. Left hand freaking up. Let me know your guys' thoughts about this game. Oh my goodness. JD5, Terry McLaurin, Dan Quinn. I mean, just can't say it enough, bro. Proud to be a Commanders fan. Waited so long. Cowboys, 7-10. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do this offseason, who they're gonna draft. I think they're gonna go after Ashton Genty. It's just a Cowboys move. But yeah, man. Terry McLaurin is him, bro. I'm out, y'all. Peace. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Like almost at 1K, by the way. I'm out, bro. I'm done yapping about the Commanders. Playoffs, baby!